Here we go. Okay, I am live and I remembered to do my focus this time. So let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. If you are a demonstrator, stick around. I just might inspire you. If you do not have a demonstrator that is helping you with your creativity needs, I would love to do that. I'm a little bit not nervous. Nervous is not the right word. I have a surprise guest today, but you'll have to wait and see her in a minute. First of all, let me go through a little bit of my business stuff. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Karen. Thank you for coming. I've got your names down. They're on this side today, and my glass mat is not here. Anyone that places a $65 order with me, they will get the January tutorial bundle. Once I receive your order, I will ship that off to you via email. Some great inspiration. So for January, we've got 19 projects from Stampin' Up demonstrators from around the world. I've got my 10-month commitment club going. You do not have to start in the month of January. You can start whenever you want to start. So the way that works is you would commit for 10 months to place a minimum $30 merchandise order with me, okay? You will become part of, oh, and I forgot to pull that up. You'll become part of a private Facebook group, and in there you will find tutorials with another group that I'm involved in. Okay, so it's called Stepped Up. So it's mostly fun folds, 3D boxes, things like that. There are recipes in there. There's all kinds of things. And you know what? I need to sit down this week and figure out how I can do a screen share so that you can see that. So there's lots of goodies. So with this commitment club, you automatically get your 10% off from Stampin' Up. On your birthday month, I will give you an additional 10% off on your birthday month. So let's say in that 10-month span that your birthday doesn't fall in there. Let's say your birthday's in December and you join in January. On that last month, so in the month of October, I would then give you that 10% off as my thank you gift for placing orders with me. You have to do this commitment consecutively. You can't miss a month. If you miss a month, I boot you out of the private Facebook class. Sorry. And at the end of your 10-month commitment, if you have done each 10 months, I will let you choose a bundle of your choice. So like a, let me see if I've got this. I don't have it with me. So we're going to pretend, just work with me, pretend that this is the bundle. So if you choose the Endless Love stamp set and the Endless Love dies, which this is not. Oh, wait a minute. That's what we're using today. I don't know where I put it. Oh my goodness. You would choose the bundle of your choice as a thank you gift for me. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. It's bonus days, okay? This happens until February 2nd. So for every $60 that you spend, Stampin' Up is going to give you, on top of your 10%, an additional $6 that you will cash in the month of February. So it's like double dipping. So lots of fun. Product of the month. I did receive my product of the month and I forgot to bring it forward. It is a stamp set. Hey, my beautiful friend, would you grab that for me? It's on the table. Just grab that whole handful of stamps and, yep, that whole thing. And I will show you what the product of the month is for the month of, what month are we? We are January. You have to place a $100 order in my Stampin' Up store, and then you can choose this stamp set for only $5. So it's bonus, bonus, bonus. So there's product of the month. There are some QR codes there if you are interested in any of my classes. I've got my January card classes are in full form. I'm going to show you what we're doing in February. My My card and devotion class has already taken place, but these QR codes don't change, okay? My album class has already taken place, but if you are interested in anything, just take a shot of those QR codes. It'll bring you to the sign-up sheet. You can sign up, and I'll get notification of that, and then we will be good to go. Who wants to see what we're doing for February card class? Not card and devotion, just February card class. Who wants to see? Where am I going to put these? Let's put them right there. Sue, remind me that they're there because I will forget. Okay, so hello Darlene, Karen, and Cheryl. And thank you all three of you for sharing because I know that you have already. So this is the February card that we are doing. I think it is called a split card. I forget. It has a funky name. It looks super hard, doesn't it? It's super easy. That's the card class for February. I hope you join me for that. If anybody is interested in that card and a kit, you can also do a kit to go. So on that order form or on this sheet, you're going to just grab this QR code right here. It'll bring you to the sign-up sheet, and there is an option for kit to go, and I'll fire that off in the mail for you. Okay? So now, today, we are going to create a Valentine card or a love card if you don't send out Valentines. But I have a special guest. So I've known this young lady since 1981. Our little people grew up together for about 5 years or something like that. So back in the day when I lived in Westwood, let me introduce you to my beautiful friend, Sue. So Sue is going to also, there she is. Sue is also going to create a card with us today. So here we go. We're going to grab our card base. Okay, so that measures 8.5 by 4.25, which is standard size. And I'm going to work here, and I'll get you to work about there so that they can see you working at this as well. Okay, so we're going to grab this little guy. I love these die sets. This is the textured notes, and I grabbed this one right here. So you can cut and layer these on. Oh, Darlene said hi. Do you see the comments there?
Hi.
Hi, Cheryl. Oh, and Connie's here. Hi, Connie. Welcome here. Connie, don't forget to share. I will pop your name down if you share. So anyway, we grabbed this one here. You can die cut these and you can layer them on top of each other. They make a fabulous accent for a card. Okay, so we're going to just grab our Tombow. So Sue, I'll give you this mat, and it kind of lets you know that you're in screen, and I will work not with the mat. Cheryl, I love my glue holder. Thank you. So we're going to just, and there's yours right there. We're going to just dot some adhesive on there. And I always tell my girls, dot, dot, not a lot, because you don't want it oozing out and you want to stay away from the edges. Now, you can eyeball center. I'm going to show you something here. If, let's grab this. If you are not good with placement and you want to know that you're square, you can, or straight, you can use this tool, okay, that Darlene creates. So now I've got a straight edge, and I can take this down and I can butt it right against this white thing, the white ruler, although, you know what, this is wider. This is about, what is that? That's about an, Darlene, is this an inch wide? I think I need 3/4 of an inch. I think that's an inch wide. So if I take my 3/4 and I put that down, yeah, that looks good. And I am butting that up against this on both ends, and I'll let you use it too, Sue, if you want, unless you're good with center. So just another super handy tool, and Darlene, I love it. It's great for album making as well. Okay, let's get all of that put away. Give that a little massage. Okay, we are going to, and you know what? This is real red. It drives me crazy that it shows up as orange on the screen, but it is real. Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's really a beautiful, deep Christmas red.
I know. I love it.
Valentine red.
Valentine red. Okay, we're going to take, we've got all of these little items here, and you can tell that the design paper matches, and we just want to frame this out a little bit. So we're going to put our glue on the smaller piece. Okay, so when you are doing layers, you always want to put it on the smaller piece first and not the larger piece. So now that is on there. Give that a little massage. You can wiggle it around a bit if you need to. The size of the red card piece, Karen, that measures, where's my tutorial? Where is my tutorial? Nope, that's not it. Hang on one second, Karen. I will grab that for you. The red piece is 2 3/4 by 4 3/8. Okay? And these, you can cut this any size you want. So what you would do is you would just cut your cardstock first. I'm going to lay that down there. And then you would just go about 1/8 of an inch smaller to cut your design paper. So we're going to, how does it feel making a card?
It's fun.
This is what I do all day long. That's why my studio looks like it does. So this card is actually a sketch that I followed, and I thought, I guess I thought a lot of things here this morning. I thought I had my original card forward, and I don't. And so now to follow that sketch that I used, I'm going to put these hearts down like that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, oh, there it is. I am going to put liquid glue behind this bigger piece. So now that those are adhered together, and I'm going to place that wherever I want. I mean, it's your card, right? So I'm overhanging that red a little bit. Orange to you, red to me. Like so. And with this one here, I am going to put dimensionals behind it, okay? Because I want that to pop a little bit. So we're going to grab our dimensionals. And Sue, I'll give you this, and I am going to use this. So I like to grab my dimensionals with a pick tool so that I'm not touching all of the adhesive. And I always like to put one in the middle because I like, I don't want it to cave in, right? And then we're going to remove our backing. And you can use your fingers, or I just got in the habit of using a pick tool. Perfect.
Okay.
And then I pick it up so that I'm not touching anything. And I'm going to place that down wherever I want it. And there's no right or wrong. It's your card. You get to do what you want. So now that's down. Super simple card. Who is my guest? You know what? This is my dear friend Sue. And when we lived in Westwood, back when Angela, Andy, and Mark were actually babies and little toddlers, and I can see that, I look on the camera and I see how crooked this actually is. Sue and I were craft dinner and play in the park partners with our kids.
With our littles, yep.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Probably every second day. I bet you every day.
Every day pretty much, yeah. And my kids were Angela was oldest, and then my oldest was next, and then Andy was in the middle,
Yeah,
and then my youngest was next, and then Mark was the baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we had all 5 of them together.
And that's when we moved, was actually when Mark was a baby. Okay, so we're going to take, now I've changed this up a little from my my original card. We're going to take this, and this is Poppy Parade. So it is a different red, and you can tell that on there. And I know I want this kind of on here. So under this one, I have dimensionals, so it's already raised. So I know on that edge, I don't want a dimensional, but I'm going to put dimensionals on this edge so that everything is laying flat. So if we put dimensionals, whoopsie, don't stick. If we put dimensionals on one side and then just close-ish to the edge, just a few dots of adhesive. Hi, Sue. Nice to meet you. Oh, Carol, welcome here. I just noticed
Hi, thanks.
that you are here. Girls, you know what? I kind of lost track here of who has shared. So I've got Darlene, Cheryl, Deb, Judy, and Karen. Carol, let me know if you have shared so that I can add your name to that, because I know that you normally do. So we're going to pick that up. We're going to make sure that the glue is on this one.
Oh, yes. There we go. No, other way.
Yeah, good job.
There we go.
And now that is down. And Connie, you shared. Connie, thank you for letting me know. Let me add you right now. Connie, did you work on your album again? I'm just wondering. Okay, so I'm kind of staying true to my original order, and here's where I kind of stepped it up a little bit, or not order, my original card. So here's my original card, okay? Now I stepped this one up a little bit. This heart here, I used the embossing folder, and I've got a little white square in the middle that I also embossed with that same embossing folder. So what I did for this card that Sue and I are going to work on, I did my packing tape trick. You know how I take just Scotch packing tape, right? And I put that on to my cardstock, and then I do all my die cutting, okay?
Oh.
So you end up with, isn't that so
Protected and shiny.
right?
That's beautiful.
It just steps it up. So we've got hearts. We also have real red arrows that I also used. And we've got all these little tiny hearts as well. And also XO. So we're going to grab XO, and make sure when you put your XO down that you don't spell it this way, ox, because that wouldn't be a very happy card. Now, if it scares you, just do XOX, right? Now, behind all of, let me see, behind the X and the O, oh, I didn't. I thought I used adhesive sheet. I didn't. I lied. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with the XOX first, as well as, no, we're going to use dimensionals for that. So what I'm going to do for this is I am just going to put tiny little dots, and it's really hard to get tiny dots, and I don't want that oozing out anywhere, so I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to let that kind of set for a little bit. So, and you can do that right on your craft sheet.
Okay.
That's actually what I prefer to work on.
Okay.
And with your O, when we do put them down, the O has a heart in it. So we want to make sure that that is not, I stuck my take your pick right in the glue. You want to make sure that your heart is not upside down. Really tiny dots. It's hard. It is hard sometimes to get a small dot. I'm going to want my snips. I should have actually used my basting brush tip. I should have. Okay, so we're not going to touch that right now. We're going to grab a heart and an arrow, and we're going to put dimensionals behind the heart. And I like to be a little bit generous. I don't want anything caving in, so I've got about 6 dimensionals on there. I'm going to flip over my arrow. I'm going to put one here. You know what? Let's wait on the arrow because I'm not sure where we are placing that. Let's remove the backing, and our XO is still sitting there and kind of, it's germinating. That's the word.
Are you just letting the glue dry a little bit so it doesn't
Exactly.
squish out?
Yeah,
I see.
exactly. Because that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to squish out. So you want to make sure that all of your backing gets removed.
Mhm.
You know what, Sue?
do
Put
more?
one here and put one there.
Okay.
You don't want that heart caving in. You know the really cool thing too, and I showed the girls this last night at class. When you do the packing tape trick, I don't know if you can, well, like it kind of does show up. Do you see how this heart, when it's die cut with the packing tape, how it almost looks dimensional?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah, it's really cool. And so now with the dimensionals behind it, now you're going to place this wherever you want. And I love that Sue's is a little bit different than mine. So we're going to place that on there. I know, like where do I go? And I don't know if it helps you, Sue, but the XO we're going to put in here.
Okay.
Okay?
I kind of like it down here.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
She's going rogue. I love it.
I'm
We're
going
going to take this arrow and we're going to decide first where we want to put it. I want it through my heart. Okay? And so when I look at this, I can tell that I'm going to want dimensionals behind the flag and behind that arrow, but I'm going to need to cut. I have some that are cut. Oh, you stuck into your, there you go. You have, your XO is so beautiful. Your glue is not as thick as mine. We're going to be able to put these down. Let's put dimensionals once you decide where you want that,
Okay.
Sue.
Yep.
So I know I want mine here. I'm going to put a dimensional on either side of the flag, kind of close to the
Okay.
edge, but not peeking out, and right on that arrow. And you want to make sure that there's no dimensionals peeking out, because that doesn't look so hot. So now you're going to find right here are some small ones, Sue.
Oh,
You're going to grab
for that one?
Yeah, you're going
Okay.
to grab that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
even
I
big.
see.
Let me cut it. Hang on. I'm going to cut this one in half. And then
Sure.
you will have, yeah, you're going to have half and I'll have half as I stick my fingers all over it. Okay, so there's your half.
Okay.
And there's my half. It's just tiny. You're going to remove the backing. Now you can put a little dot of glue, but see how, I don't know if you can see this. See how the heart, yeah, you can on TV too. See how the heart splits? I'm staying away from any glue there. I'm going to remove, come on, that backing. And I'm going to put this down wherever I want. If your dimensionals ever don't, you're having a hard time lifting them, the backing, it's probably because you haven't really burnished it well or pressed it down. And you want to make sure that that arrow is not going past your card base. So mine is going to go right like that. I love it. Could have almost doubled it. I don't know that I like it there. Well, it's going to stay there. I don't know if you noticed my little tray. So my girlfriend Darlene creates these, and there's a smaller one. Here's my smaller one. They come in a set of 3. They are great for little pieces like this. Okay, so this is where I've got all of this housed. I need to put a little something under this because it needs to be a smidge higher. So I'm gonna, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna stick it on there. I'm gonna remove the backing without stabbing myself. Come on. Nope. Yes, there it is, right there. Let's just put that on top of there and give that a double dimension.
A little more
It's
height.
sticking out. Yeah, just a tiny bit more height. Sue, you can get your
Exos?
no, I was going to say, I'm going to cut this even smaller. It's sticking out. Make sure you let your grandchildren know that Grandma was on TV,
Oh,
right?
well, yes.
So say hi to your grandkids.
Hey, kiddos.
You didn't know Grandma was famous, did you? Oh, there's my X.
There's your X.
There's
Good
my
job.
X. I'm going to
put those on.
I'm going to put those on this panel. Oh no, and there's my O. Ah. Make sure your O is not upside down because there's a little heart in there. So there's our XOX across that little box, right? Instead of this. So just something a little bit different just to change it up a bit. And I've got a little bit of glue that has oozed out, so I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. And Carol, thank you for sharing. Sorry, ladies, I haven't been paying attention if there's been any conversation or questions. So there's that. Now what I like to do is so we've got some
Baby hearts.
baby hearts, exactly. So this is strawberry slush and this is real red. So we're going to decide what color we want to grab, and that's where your take your pick tool is super handy. You're going to remove this. Let's get this into the camera. We're done with our dimensionals. And you're going to just pick them up like that. Now, there's the shiny side and there's the dull side, okay? And so what I like to do is I always work in odd numbers. So I know I want either 3 or 5 little hearts on my card somewhere. So you can just kind of decide the color and the placement. I want them on the white. I love these little hearts with the packing tape.
So cute. I never would have thought of the packing tape, but it makes them look so pretty.
Oh, it just becomes an embellishment all on its own.
Yeah.
I wish I would have. We were so busy visiting upstairs and having a laugh, remembering back in the day, that I didn't bring my. Oh, I did bring it forward. This is the die set that we're working on right now. Okay, so there's the XOs, and I know they're so small.
Get over
so
there.
What you're gonna do? Okay, so here's the full set of all the dies. So here's where we got the little hearts, and I did packing tape. Here's the XO, which was also packing tape, and this arrow, which was also packing tape. Okay, so that's what we're using, and that's the bundle is Endless Love dies along with the Endless Love stamp set. We're not doing any stamping today. None. Zip nada. Okay, once you decide where you want your hearts, so I think I'm going to kind of, am I going to rain down just on one side? Do I still feel balanced? No, I'm going to go either or. So then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. So what I like to do when I have a little items like that, I kind of decide where I want them, and I try to remember. I'm going to remove these 3, and I am randomly going to put just a dot, like super small, just a dot. Remove these 3 and do just a dot on this side. Okay, I'm going to put the cap on my glue because I'm done. Cheryl, thank you. I love it. Working on it tomorrow. Yay, Connie. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And so then, yeah, so did you do your little dots of glue?
Not yet.
No, okay.
Okay.
So I've got my little dots, and I'm going to just,
Oops, that's a big dot.
so just let it sit for a bit. I'm just kind of dropping these hearts on there. Like so. I want that going that way. So while I'm doing mine, we can just let yours sit. So I flip this over so that I have shiny side up, and then I can pick it up with my take your pick tool, and I see exactly where, exactly the shape of my heart, okay? So let's give that a little press, and then when I'm done, I'm going to pass this on to Sue. So I've got my 3 dots on this side. I want to make sure that these are shiny side up. Of course, it's, come on, there we go, shiny side up and shiny side up. I have glue on my fingers, so there we go. So now we're going to go strawberry slush, real red, and I know which way my shape is going, so that's why I'm twisting my take your pick tool so that I can kind of have my hearts going wonky. Okay, and then this one I'm going to go that way. So my card is complete.
Okay.
So now we get to watch Sue. Yeah, and do that last one last. And what I can do is actually
Take a little bit up.
yeah. See if I can grab some. There we go. Throw that in my trash. I'm going to get used to this, having a guest.
You should do it more often.
I should.
Would
Who
be
wants to be
fun.
my guest next week? So there's my completed card. And this one is with my packing tape trick. And here is Sue's card, also with the packing tape trick. This card here that Sue created is not up for grabs because Sue's actually taking that home with her. This one is the non-packing tape trick, okay?
Okay.
So these are the 2 that you get to choose from for the draw. Wow, we were only half an hour.
Wow.
Fast. Look at you.
We're good.
You've made cards before, though?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. You used to do paper pumpkin.
Yeah, I did.
You have dimensionals stuck to you.
Do I?
Yes.
That's not.
I find them.
not
I find them in
surprising.
my
Yeah.
bed.
Oh yeah.
I find them in my bed. True story. True story. So Connie is working on. Oh, Darlene said, "Way to go, Sue."
Thanks.
I'll see if I can find pictures of you girls so I can show Sue who she was hanging out with. We need to find your cap. Did anybody see the cap?
There's a cap there.
That
Is that
it's
this-
on. Nope,
Yeah,
that's my
that's for
take your
that.
pick tool. So here are the gals. Connie said, "Awesome job, Sue." So now we're looking for the. There it is. I took yours.
I thought so.
Okay. There we go. And
It's okay.
now I just need to find. Oh, there's my take your pick tool. So that goes on the end of the putty.
That's a handy little
to
tool.
keep. I love this tool. It's my favorite, my absolute favorite. Okay, we have Carol, Connie, Karen, Judy, Debbie, Cheryl, and Dar that have shared. Was there anybody else that has shared? Let me go. Let
Sherry.
me know. Oh, Sherry. Welcome here. I did not notice when you popped in. How long have you been here, my dear? So this is everyone that has shared. Let's grab my little bucket and let's get names in. So I'll call out again. Okay, so Sherry and Carol, and this is just scrap
Oh, good.
because I am my mother's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Waste not, want not, Connie. Oh, Connie, I did not find my ruler. Did you accidentally take it home? It's okay if you did. But, excuse me, no, I did not find it. Karen. Oh, Lucy. And I didn't call out her name, did I? Cheryl, thank you. Sherry, Connie, Karen, Carol, Lucy. And you know what? She usually does share, so I'm sure you did see that. Dar, thank you for letting me know. Judy is our friend from Ontario. Debbie, I think she's from,
Where are you from? I'm from Ontario too.
yeah, I think she's Markham,
Okay.
but I think I'm wrong. And Dar. No, I put it on your laptop. Oh, okay. Well, I'll find it. It probably fell on the floor. That's probably where it is. But thanks, Connie. I'm sure that's where it is. So we're going to give these a shake. And Sue is going to pick. She's not going to look. She's going to pick a paper. And make sure you have just one.
Mixing them all up really good, and I think this one sounds like the one.
There it is. And the winner is Dar. So Dar, you have, I wish that DSP wasn't, I know, Carol. I think it went on back order like right away. So, oh, Sue's asking you a question.
Cheryl. I am in Guelph, actually. Where are you? Or no, is Cheryl the one that's in
Cheryl
Ontario?
Peters is, no, Judy,
Oh,
Judy is
Judy's
from,
in Ontario.
yeah,
Oh, see.
yeah.
Okay.
Carol, when you tried to place that order for that DSP, you know how you get that notification? If I forget now, I'm totally paraphrasing. Do you want us to notify you when it's back in stock? Always select that, okay? Always select that. So Darlene, you have won the card. Let me know which one you want, the packing tape or the non-packing tape. Girls, whenever I go to place an order, if it is out of stock, I always select that right away, and then I am the first one to get notification that it's back in stock, and then I grab it. So Darlene, oh, there you go. Cheryl's chatting with you.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And
It's
you know
nice
what?
down there.
So did Darlene. Darlene grew up
Oh,
in
okay.
southern
Ontario.
Ontario as well.
Okay.
And so how do you go from southern Ontario to Winnipeg? Girls, seriously. Seriously, what are you doing
On
here?
purpose.
Yeah, Carol, do that right away. Like even go back in and try to place that order and then click that notification and they'll notify you
Oh, Dar
right
says,
away.
Dar says to pull again because she won the last one.
Oh, did she? Okay. So Dar. So Sue
Well, that
is
was
going
very
to.
nice of you, Dar.
Darlene, thank you.
Okay, well,
Can you
let's
pull
see.
again, just 'cause
I will
Oh, and
pull-
that, Darlene, that must have been so hard for you because you're such a heart lady. So who's the winner?
Lucy.
Oh, and Lucy's at work. So Lucy, I will contact you and find out which I know, right? She says. Darlene is my girlfriend that creates all of these 3D items, except for this one. So
Oh.
Cheryl Peters
Yeah.
and her husband create this. But
Okay.
Darlene and
Makes
her
the
husband
trays and
makes
that
the
thing.
trays and all
That's
kinds
amazing.
of, right? With their
Yeah.
3D printer. And so Darlene is the gal that grew up in Niagara on the Lake.
Okay. Right.
Or
Yeah.
grew up in Niagara Falls. So
Ah, okay.
and now you're in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
It's not easy. No,
I
right?
can't imagine. I went the other way.
Yeah. She's like, I'm out of here. So, Lucy, I'm going to get a hold of you. I'm going to take a picture of this and let you choose between packing tape or non. And Darlene, thank you so much for giving up your card. That was very sweet of you. And with that, I am going to say adieu, and we will see you next Thursday at 11 a.m. right here. I'm going to go upstairs and visit with my girlfriend a little more. We'll talk to you later. Salut. Have
Bye,
a great
everyone.
day. Bye. Thanks for hanging with us. Great time, Denise. Gotta go. Yes.
Aw.
Always, always, always. Family first. Bye, everyone. Love you.